Hello, my name is Bob Shiravelli. I'm a practicing labor lawyer and founder of Strategic Labor and Human Resources, a firm that advises organizations on their workplace issues and people-related challenges. I've devoted my professional life to understanding the workplace and the challenges of working people, the organizations that employ them and represent them, and the government institutions that control and regulate them. We're going to be talking about negotiations today. There are wrong approaches. Let's start with this. Don't start the negotiations with a fight. You might be upset at somebody on the other side, or about a particular issue, or because it seems like taking a hard stance is effective. Park those feelings at the door. The best negotiators show calm and wisdom in what can be very stressful, and beginning with an argument or provocation can be counterproductive in reaching an agreement. Also, unlike so many other negotiations, the collective bargaining relationship is a long-term, enduring one. A good place to start after a warm welcome is to set the stage with ground rules for how to negotiate. It is a standard best practice and one that can help to establish an environment amenable to reaching an agreement with minimal surprises. So what's the rule? Create an environment that is most amenable to reaching an agreement by starting with a positive approach. Understand the strategic and tactical uses of different negotiating styles. Some characterize negotiating styles as soft or hard, zero-sum, legalistic, or interest-based, just to name a few. The use of any of these styles is dynamic and changes with the pace and approach of the other negotiator. Certainly, one can be trained in any of these styles, but the art of negotiations is developed through experience. Just remember, it is not a rehearsal. So what's the rule? Use an expert negotiator with the soul of a diplomat and experience to navigate difficult negotiations. The next topic we're going to be talking about is post-negotiations follow-up. Hopefully, you're going to be reaching an agreement, but sometimes you don't, and a strike occurs. In the event you reach an agreement, there's still work to be done. The union will need to have the agreement ratified by its membership, and even though that is the union's responsibility, the company may still have a role, sometimes as simple as assisting in logistical matters. The location, copying pages, public address systems, releasing employees if the vote is during the work time, posting the notice for the election, etc., and on and on. This can be very important for successfully concluding the agreement. Once the agreement is ratified, you need to ensure that the bargaining unit and management understand the settlement and how to administer the labor agreement. In the event you do not reach an agreement, implementing a contingency plan is critical as well. There may be a need to resolve misunderstandings in the settlement. If there is a strike, when it is over, the company and the union need to achieve harmony in the workplace. So what's the rule? Follow-up is essential to concluding the deal and administering the labor agreement. Take a project management approach for dealing with the follow-up details. Now, what are the benefits of doing this well, negotiating well? If your company does all this well, you can avoid the costly and sometimes fatal mistakes of a negotiations gone wrong. There are other benefits as well. First, you will have achieved your most important bargaining goals with no interruption to the business. Second, the relationship between the parties will most likely be enhanced and the door is open to higher levels of employee engagement. And third, the parties will have a robust and durable labor agreement to work with. Thank you once again for viewing this episode, and I'll see you next time.